Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Will's Gaming, and welcome back to my first podcast ever. And so, what I'm planning to do on this podcast is basically like go over questions that a lot of people have about music and stuff like that. Questions about me, questions about gaming, games, and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be trying to do a podcast every single week, and hopefully, I do come through with that. So we're going to have a series of four questions. And the first one is, how hard and long does it take to make music? And so for the first answer for hard, like how hard is it? Um, you know, after a while it starts to get easier, but at first you're really not going to know, especially like on like your softwares, like how like where and how everything is, and like how to like stay on BPM, like how to choose the right BPM for what like genre you're doing. And then how long does it take? I mean, it can span anywhere from like 2 hours from a song to like a whole day. Like, you never know. And especially with the beats, because beats, as you get better and going on, when you're doing beats, it's going to get shorter and shorter. So at first it used to take like almost an hour to do my beats, and now it's like quick. And then after a while it starts to take longer time because I'm going to start adding like more stuff to them, like more like effects and stuff like that. So it honestly varies on the amount of time it takes to make music, but um with the right plugins and tools. A plugin is basically where it's like an online thing, like like a compressor. You can like put multiple different like things on, so like a preamp compressor, stuff like that. I'm not really going to get into like the deep like definitions of that stuff, but yeah, so I mean, it can really just span on any time to make music. And then, I mean, at first it's going to be difficult to do, but then once you keep going over and over and over, and you keep just posting and posting and posting every single song you make, that's what I do. I post most of my songs because every single song that I post, I learn more from. Okay. So, like, if I don't post that song, I'm not going to get feedback from people, right? Like, because it's not going to be in the public. It's just going to be me that sees it. So, if I post it, I'm going to get feedback from other people um, about what needs to be different, what they like, and stuff like that. So, it's honestly like it just changes a lot, and depending on what your gear is, it also makes it a challenge level. And what do I want to become as like a new music artist? I'm not necessarily new to this stuff. Okay, I've been doing this for 2 years now. Now in eighth grade, my first song I dropped was in the middle of sixth grade for an English project, and I got 100 on that. So that was pretty cool to do, and got to play it in front of the class. And then after, later that year, I made a song for the history class, or for the history project, that I performed in front of the whole grade. And then actually this last year in seventh grade, which I'm in eighth grade now, but in seventh grade, I did a 2 song set for Christian rap in chapel. So what I want to do is, I want to, as a new music artist, I want to find what people like in their like when they listen to music, like what they like in the music that they listen to, what they like in the music that they listen to. If that makes any sense. I'm sure it probably doesn't, but you know, you never know. Okay. So, as a new music artist, I just want to be, I mean, I'm not trying to be like famous or anything. Like, I just want to be like, I don't know. I just want to be a good music artist, okay? I just want to be a good artist. And then, what do I want to become when I grow up? So, a lot of people don't know this about me, but um if this like rapper thing doesn't work out, I want to be an audio engineer, and that's basically where you go to like sets and gigs, which is a gig is where you have like people performing, like in like they're normally small shows, right? So I want to be an audio engineer. Basically, what audio engineers do is they like mix, so they do like all like the mics and stuff for shows. You set everything up, like the speakers and the audio mixer, the mics, like stage monitors, stuff like that, in ear monitors, and so I think it's just interesting, or like I know it's interesting, but I think it's just fun to do because I have a mixer here. I have two mixers here that I use every single day that are very helpful, and they're just like it's just fun to play with because the only thing that you can get wrong that I fear is feedback, and I did like a little gig for an eighth grade graduation at my school, and I didn't get feedback, so I claim it as being successful. um, so yeah, I want to be an audio engineer. It's just fascinating how much stuff that how much it's like you can't ever stop. I can't talk, guys. You can't ever stop learning when you're an audio engineer because there's always new stuff, whatever it's on the mixer, like anything. So I think that's something pretty cool, and that a lot of people did not know about me. And by the way, I'm going to start to talk about what I'm actually doing at the church that I go to. So at the church that I go to, I'm not going to say the name just for security reasons, okay? Um so I'm gonna be like the youngest volunteer there, and I'm gonna volunteer to do like the audio mixing for it, and it holds. I mean, there's like 3,200 people there for 4 services, so that's like 12,000. Just making sure I got my math right, guys. It's summer, and it's also 2:09 a.m., bro. I'm grinding, bro. I'm working on the album. So I just like worked on a YouTube short, and I already have another one scheduled to post tomorrow, which is going to be well it is well since it's 2:09, it's going to post today, guys. Technically, and this is going to also post today, later today, probably like 4 after I edit it and all that stuff. So, once I edit it, that'll be cool. And yeah, so that wasn't really a question, all right. It was just like something that I wanted to share with y'all because I love sharing stuff. And question is, how much do I get paid? And I'm not saying that number, but I will tell you how hard it is to make a living off of music, guys. It is like if you like don't fact check me on like don't quote me on this, but like I'm pretty wait, let me make sure. Well, it's fine actually. But I'm pretty sure that there's like less than 0.5% of artists that actually make a living off of their music. Now, that is including all of the artists that like never post like anybody who has a Spotify account, Apple Music account, like YouTube Music account, like it's all in there, guys. So, I mean, but it's still like insanely difficult because I'm pretty sure off of Spotify you get paid about a fourth of a penny per stream. So, good luck. I mean, and then there's like also a lot of songs that make millions of dollars. So there's actually like rankings, in like songs for how many streams they have and how much like how many streams they have and how much money how much income they have off of that song. So you have a gold plaque, which is $500,000 or more. Then you have a platinum pack, which is $1 million or more. And there is not very many songs that have platinum packs, so that would definitely be a dream if I got a platinum pack or plaque off of a song. I said I said plaque, guys. Don't worry. Did I say? I don't know, guys. I'm dead tired. I'm about to go to bed after this. Maybe I don't know, or I may make another beat for the album, but that doesn't really matter right now. So also we're just gonna do like. So I'm gonna talk about what is up and coming in. I just hit my mic, bro. I'm gonna talk about what is up and coming in the podcast. So, what is up in Okay, guys, so what is up and coming in the podcast is actually like a lot of stuff, okay? So I'm gonna try to post on YouTube, guys, so y'all be able to see it, bro. So y'all better come back and check this out, alright? I'm gonna be posting, try to be posting every single week. Um, I'm gonna talk about different topics every single week. So on this podcast, you can comment what questions you have or anything, any topics you want me to go over. Um, on this podcast. So yeah. Then I guess let's talk about making beats. Okay, trust me on this. So I only have an hour to do this, and I've already gone 12 minutes in. So we gotta go. Okay. So making beats, guys. If you want to know how I make my beats, it honestly varies on how people do it because they all have. I mean, there's so many different softwares out there. There's so many different loops, samples, stuff like that. Um, so for how I do it is I go with a melody first. So that's usually a sample or a loop. Because I'm so sorry. Um, that is very hard to make melodies, in my opinion. Like I can do synths and stuff like that, but anything other than that, pretty difficult to do for me, in my opinion, for melodies. And then after melodies, I go with hi hats, and then claps, and then snares. Well, this is all if the beat includes it. I go hi hats, claps, snares, kick, and then I guys, if I forget something, like I'm sorry, bro. So hi hats, claps, snares, and then what's it called? I completely forgot. Like and then 808, and then maybe guitar, maybe piano. Like there's so many different things that like you can put in a beat and it'll all sound good together. Um but yeah. And when I make my loops, or I don't make loops, but like I'm actually gonna start to make loops, guys, so that'll be completely on me. And by the way, that just reminded me, go on to spot wait, I didn't even post it on YouTube. I forgot to Okay, guys, so I completely forgot to post an entire song on YouTube, one of my favorite songs on YouTube. And then I also forgot to post a another beat on the YouTube. Oh, my headset dent's bad. Don't look at that. So I'm actually gonna do after, or maybe after or before I finish with my whole album. I'm gonna do a loop challenge album, which is gonna be like about maybe 8 songs, 8 beats that are made for just loops, because that is like a big challenge. It's just gonna be loops. So Just Sleep challenge will be absolutely um either pathetic or amazing. Either one, honestly. Um so that's gonna be that. And then okay, so we're going back to beats. Or well, I kind of already like explained the beats, and then there's so many different plugins that you can buy. It's just so expensive these days. Like buying stuff for okay, we're gonna talk about vocals now. The way I do my vocals is when I'm like listening to the beat after I'm like done with the beat. Um, what's it called? Oh, hold up, gotta scratch my back. Um, what's it called? I'm like blanking out, guys. It's so late. Or it's so late that it's early. Um, I think it's called. Wait, okay, yeah. So there's so many different things that you can like put on vocals: compressors, preamps, gates, like like so much stuff. And the thing with about music these days is that there's like rack systems. So a rack system is like something it's like a rack they can put stuff for like anything on. So I have like an equalizer on my rack and a power conditioner so far. Um I'm also buying a compressor for my rack. So a compressor is what normalizes the loudness of your voice. So it also has most of them have it like a gate built into it. So like if I move far back, it'll bring the gain up. If I move closer, it'll put the gain down. So you can kind of tell that I don't have that on right now. But in my songs, they have a plugin that is actually free that I can use or like compressors and gates and stuff like that and EQ. But I don't really use the EQ for this mic. I use it for a live sound setup, which is why there's drums back there, right there, record player. I don't know. I just play music off of that. And then I have a piano out there that actually has a mic routed to that piano. So that's or not routed, but like I normally connect my mic to that piano to do all my piano loops, or I have a MIDI controller right here. Here, let me see if I can. Right here, I can't really pull it up that far because oh, because it's like cable short. Plus, there's like a big mess of cables underneath my desk. But I can do chords and stuff with that, like anything. I have a guitar back there that I used to hook up. Um, like on that, it's like right there, but you can't really see it because camera's not 360, guys. Like, and my sister broke it because she was messing with it, and then she tightened the cord too tight or the string too tight, and snapped. So we have to get that fixed now. But stuff breaks, guys. Stuff breaks. Um. So yeah, vocals. There's just a lot of like different stuff that you can put on them, and really just do with them. Like auto tune, guys. The auto tune that I use is not the real $600 auto tune plugin, guys. I don't have $600 to spend on an auto tune plugin because most people like me do not. So it's just not something I do. I just use the free stuff, okay? I don't I the only stuff that I pay for my music related is DistroKid, which is the distributing factor. So it's what helps get to my music onto like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, like TikTok, like everything, bro. Or YouTube Music, bro. That's what I was trying to find. It like helps get onto everything, which isn't even that much a month. And then you also, I think, do I have? I think I may have um like a EQ like type thing on my PC. I'm not quite sure though. But yeah. Yeah, I mean that's how this podcast is going. Why is my eye getting red? That's not good. that's how this podcast is really just gonna work. I mean, it's gonna be simple. Just get to chill out. Maybe put a little beat behind this. I don't know, guys. This is my first podcast ever. So, um, it's gonna be interesting how it all shapes out, and yeah, I feel like I need to think of another crush. What I said, Christian, bro, Christian. I think I need to think of another. I think I need to think of another question. There we go. Okay, guys. So I am gonna try to be like releasing more songs. I've just been quite busy lately. I've just been quite busy lately. But I want to release more songs, put more stuff on YouTube, guys. On YouTube, I'm probably gonna be dropping around 3 to 5 p.m. Just from the time that I do have. Um, I am checking my YouTube short that I just posted, and it's already got 15 views or 12 views. Not bad, man. Not bad. I mean, for 2 in the morning, bro, that's pretty solid. Like, come on now. And then I think, yeah, so I'm gonna be trying to post more content on everything, guys. More songs, more YouTube videos, maybe more vlogs. I haven't really posted a vlog, but who knows, bro? It's summer. I have freaking freedom. Come on, guys. Like, you know, I think that may wrap this up though. Because I still gotta edit this tonight so I can get this out by the morning, guys. Like, I'm like on my schedule, bro. Like, if you don't know, bro, like I have a schedule, guys. Like, I actually have a schedule when I do stuff. And part of it is because I can't like blast music at night at morning 2:24 a.m. guys. I can't blast music that early because unfortunately my sister's sleeping right there, and just doesn't work. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this podcast. There's gonna be one every week, and I'm gonna be doing a streak every week. We're gonna see how many weeks I can do podcasts in a row. So thank you guys all for watching. If you did enjoy this podcast, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you did not enjoy it, please still like and subscribe and suggest some things that I should talk about in the comment section below. Questions or anything, topics. Like, I will do that because I need some questions to come in. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next podcast, YouTube short video. Who knows, bro? I don't know if I'm gonna put the YouTube short before this, but we'll see. So thank you guys for watching this podcast, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.